is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so the message for today is some lovely confirmation again. I did a healing for somebody a few weeks ago. And recently I've been saying about that I was guided to start to write love letters and to get messages from your divine counterparts to you. And it sort of all stemmed from watching The Notebook and, you know, how this journey sort of evolves. And it's just like, you know, you never know. There's always like some new exciting things to come. Well, this is so lovely because I got a message from them yesterday to say, Nikki, you're not going to believe it. But basically, they said that they've realized that they have more of the divine masculine energy in them. And just right before I did the video about the wonders of the universe, they had actually written a letter, I think, to their twin, putting all of their emotions down and saying exactly how they feel, but also saying that they went to write wonders of the world and then they changed it to be wonders of the universe. So they were just saying to me, I can confirm everything that you've been saying in the videos, and that you've had as messages from the divine counterparts that have come through in the letters that you've written, because those are all of the emotions and all of the feelings that I've been going through. And they've really been fighting this feeling of, are they worthy enough? And so this is why the message today, this is why you see on this journey, it's so amazing. And I can totally see that it really is. Anyone that's drawn to my channel, or drawn to have a healing from me, or drawn to have a message from me or a reading, it's because we really did sign up to help each other on this journey. Because, you know, again, think of the bigger picture, right? Because it is all, you have been signed up as to bring love to the world, right? To bring love to the world. And so we all signed up as a group together before coming down to agree it. And so it doesn't surprise me at all when they were saying, no way, I couldn't believe that you put the message around the letters out, because I've literally just written a letter to my twin, and I've realized that I am the one that holds the divine masculine energy, and all of the things that you've been saying in your letters that you've been channeling from the divine masculines is what I've basically been feeling. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. It's all meant to be, right? All of this is meant to be. And so today it is trusting, and knowing that it is meant to be. Now, today I've got a big day. I'm doing lots of healings today and doing lots of love notes for you. So if you want to have a love note or a message from your divine counterpart, then it is only $10, and the link and all of the links to all the offerings that I do, whether it's a healing, where I connect to your energies and I see everything like a film and I give you a write-up, or a reading and I use the Sandra and Taylor energy deck. So if you would like to have any of those, then please do. All of the details are in the link. And so the other thing that I wanted to share is, in a healing yesterday, again, I have this real strong sense of the divine counterparts really facing up to their emotions and really being at boiling point, basically. And the reason why I say that is, in a healing yesterday, again, water is all about emotions, and I saw them in a hot spring together. And the hot spring was exploding. And the divine counterpart basically said, I then saw an old-fashioned kettle, and the whistle of the kettle was going and it was steaming. And he said that that's how he feels inside. And you can imagine how that hot spring just exploding in a kettle that's like, you know, being boiling forever, and the whistle's blowing like that. So really, really strong analogy of how he feels inside. And so for him, and it was like, he was literally like, I need to let go of this baggage. I just need to let go. And in the healing, I then saw him drop a bag, basically, which was what the healing was, is to learn to, you know, that basically you can let it go. But that's a real, so that makes perfect sense as to why, if you're a divine, if you're watching this video and you've felt very strong emotions and felt, you know, all of this roller coaster, it's because, you know, that in the healing yesterday, I saw that literally they were like a hot spring exploding inside. So, which is again why you have to remember that on this journey, it's all about having empathy and compassion for each other's journey, right? And taking each other by the hand like toddlers. So today I am drawn to do a Lightworker Oracle for us to again think back to the bigger picture of what we're here to do, which is to raise love and light on the planet. And by doing that, it allows you to move out of this, you know, your individual kind of scenarios, which puts you into, you know, a panic about, oh, they haven't contacted me, or all this, or I thought this was going to happen by this date, this hasn't happened, why hasn't this happened, and yada yada yada, to actually focus back on the bigger picture, right? And to know that there is a bigger picture that is, and there's a force in the universe that wants twin flames to come together, right? The universe needs this to happen. So the card that they want to use today is, oh my God, look at that. It is number 1, the first ray of power. Look at that. She's, oh my God. This is what I mean. I could call. Sorry, but that's just. Okay, so the first ray of power is this. Look at that. She's actually holding, look. Coming from, that card is so amazing as well. The universe is giving you the power and giving you the light. You're the earth angel, right? So the first ray of power is energy of conscious destruction. It can be used in a healthy way to eliminate the past and allow for a fresh start. The first ray also carries the frequency of leadership. It can assist you to stand in the truth of your light so others can find their way by it. It helps to strengthen your willpower so you can accomplish any task you choose. The Ascended Master Al Moya brings you his particular blessing and encourages you to believe in your own strength and take the initiative on what matters most to you. If you're confused about which path to take or whether to continue a certain relationship, course of action, or lifestyle choice, the first ray of power will clarify matters for you. When it moves through our lives, whatever is holding us back will be removed, either through circumstances seemingly beyond our control or by our own actions, based on a sudden inner knowing. When the first ray of power is indicated, a long-term plan that was once important to you may suddenly seem as though it needs to change or even be released altogether. Or you may suddenly get the motivation to go for something you have been dreaming of for a long time. Once this ray affects your life, your understanding of what is helpful and what is not can change overnight. The changes will feel very true, freeing and helpful. Those people, dreams and opportunities that remain in your life afterwards have survived the onslaught of divine will. This means that the universe is confirming that they are meant to be part of your journey at this time. The first ray of power also relates to matters of leadership and politics. Be open as to how your spiritual journey might be helpful in the world of politics, whether that be through aligning yourself with a cause that resonates deeply in your heart, or through bringing a more open and discerning viewpoint into the often deceptive world of politics. Speaking your truth will be very helpful at this time, not only for you, but also for those around you who are willing to hear your voice and make their own choices from a clearer place within. Don't be afraid to be heard. If your life purpose involves either driving a meaningful political cause forward or assuming a position of leadership in some other way, you'll feel the truth of this and be given encouragement from the Ascended Master Al Moya to trust yourself as a leader with heart and awareness. Finally, when this ray makes its way into your life, it is time to accept the loving gauntlet being thrown down by the universe and take your hands off the controls of your life. Detach and be curious. The universe will show you exactly what you need and remove what you do not. Oh, God. If something or someone is no longer a part of your life, it will be so that a more beautiful, truthful and satisfying version of what you are surrendering can come into your world. Remember, the universe loves you and wants only the best and most beautiful life experience for you. Trust it enough to let that happen now. And the invocation is, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the first ray of power in my life. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I surrender my life into the loving hands of the universe to align me with higher will and the most beautiful expression of my life journey. I call upon the loving assistance of the genuine Ascended Master Almoya in all aspects of this process, and ask that the first ray of power be expressed in ways that serve the greatest good on this planet, that all beings may walk their true divine path. Through divine grace, so be it. Wow. I mean, if you could, oh my God, and then look at that. The one that's underneath it is the number 43, which is my twin flame number. The sixth ray of devotion. Oh, look. That's just amazing. Right, so, you know, that card, considering the healing that I did for that person yesterday, and it was literally about you having to leave all the baggage behind, that is what they're wanting to say. Look, she's actually lifting the love you up with her hands. Because it's time to, you know, what that was really clearly saying is like, basically let go of the baggage and let the universe look after you. Right, which was all of the messages that I was getting yesterday. The other thing that was, somebody's asked me today is about how do I find out what wave I'm in? And to be honest, again, if you want to find out what wave you're in, then ask yourself the question, meditate on it, and then write whatever comes afterwards. I never think about waves. That's not really my thing, because I think that puts you into a time rather than focusing on love and the high vibration that's in your heart. Because, again, the whole journey is to, you know, for me, and everyone's different, right? So I know that there's lots of talks about first waves and second waves and third waves and all this stuff, but the more you live in the heart space and the more you vibrate at that level, then for me personally, I think you create your destiny, right? So of course, you know, the more that you vibrate high, the more that you live from your heart, the more that you trust, the more that you have faith, the more that you enter into that space of absolute knowing, you can really dictate your own path, right? So of course there is divine timing, but if you want to know what wave you're in, then I think there's, you know, the people that met their twins in 2012. There's people, you know, I met my twin in 2012. So there's lots of people on YouTube that talk about waves and stuff. So that's not really my focus, but yeah. So if it were me, I would be asking the question, meditating on it, and then writing whatever comes afterwards. So always get into the habit of asking yourself, because you are your own best guide, right? But for me, it's all about vibrating and living from the heart. And really, the more that you focus on that rather than timing, the more that you will just enter into a much, much deeper space of knowing. All right, well, if you'd like to have a letter from your divine counterpart, then it is only $10. If you want to have a healing or to have an energy read, then again, please do come to me. But that guidance is so spot on today. It's about leave the baggage, and remember you're part of a bigger plan to bring love and light to the world. So trust in the universe, trust in your journey, trust that you signed up to this before coming. So trust that you are bringing part of a group that are bringing new beginnings to the planet. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.